Hey there, you filthy animals. Mr. Dirty back with another episode of the GTM show. And today we got breakfast cereal back on the show again. Last time it was the Oreo O's, and this time around we got something I think a lot of people have been waiting to hit the shelves for a while now. I know I have been. Now, longtime viewers of the show, or if you've just been paying attention lately, you'll know that my favorite breakfast cereal is Cinnamon Toast Crunch. And I'm also quite fond of the French Toast Crunch. And somewhere up there in my top 5 favorite is also Apple Jacks. So when I heard that this was coming out, I got excited about it because I felt like it was going to be a mashup of some of my favorite cereals. Now the concept of this isn't a new thing, as like I said, there's French Toast Crunch has always been there, and then they also did the spinoff of the I think it was Strawberry Toast Crunch and Blueberry Toast Crunch, which had the title of Tiny Toast. So they've rebranded those. So now there's Strawberry Toast Crunch, there's Blueberry Toast Crunch, and then with those they've introduced this, the Apple Cinnamon Toast Crunch cereal. So there's the box you're looking for if you're looking for this in the stores. Take all that in. And it does look like just a regular Cinnamon Toast Crunch box, but with the apple on there in a different color scheme. The chefs are missing, it seems. It says flavored with real apples, and on the side panel here you've got your nutrition fact chart and list of ingredients. I know you all love to see that. Go ahead and pause the screen and read any of that if you need to. Also, there's your list of ingredients down there. You'll also notice on the the top of the box, I believe it was, top of the box up here, says first ingredient, whole grain. And if some of you aren't familiar with how an ingredients list works, the reason why it's not in alphabetical order, it's usually that the list of ingredients is run down by the percentage of how much of something is in the box from top to bottom. The other side panel, you're just going to have some blurbs and bullet points about the company and maybe this cereal. Now, on the back of the box, you're going to have like a Where's Waldo type of hidden item picture going on. You can find all the apples, all the pieces of toast hidden throughout the picture. Alright, time to crack into this and see what we got. Now the scent on this doesn't exactly smell like Apple Jacks at all. Alright, and there's the cereal out of the box in the bowl before the milk hits it. You can see, it does look like tiny little pieces of toast, just like we saw in the front of the box. Yeah, it definitely has much more of a cinnamon type aroma coming off of it than it does apple. So yeah, it definitely smells more like Cinnamon Toast Crunch or French Toast Crunch than it does Apple Jacks. I was going to snap at a few of these before the milk hits it. Raw dog, down the hatch. Alright, but there it is in the flavor, though. The actual crunchy cereal itself is flavored up to taste like Apple Jacks, with like a powdery coating that you find on the Cinnamon Toast Crunch cereal. All that cinnamon and sugar powder that's on there, coating the outside of these. It's pretty good, but it definitely tastes an awful lot like Apple Jacks. Alright, let's bring in the milk and see how it does. Wet. Alright, down the hatch with our Apple Cinnamon Toast Crunch cereal in milk. Okay, it definitely doesn't have an Apple Jacks flavor, at least not a full-blown Apple Jacks flavor on this. It's slightly there, but it's fighting its way through layers of the cinnamon powder that's on there, and also what appears to be, instead of like the fake candied, just artificial apple flavor that the Apple Jacks had. You couldn't even say that even tasted like apple. This one literally has the flavor of fresh apples, that like hints of it that poke up every once in a while. Definitely unique and not what I expected, but it's not bad at all. It's also struggling to stay crunchy in the milk, as the milk's only been on here for like maybe 2-3 minutes right now, and it's already getting soggy. Also, as I've been munching on this for a few minutes now, that fresh apple flavor that it had, the aftertaste on that is slightly mechanical. A little industrial flavored on the back end. So the fresh apple flavor is fleeting on this one. Okay, so overall, it's not bad. And I don't know if it's just because it caught me off guard, and it wasn't what I was expecting. But I don't like it as much as I do Cinnamon Toast Crunch on its own. And I don't like it as much as I do Apple Jacks on its own. But at the same time, though, standing alone, it's an okay cereal by itself. I'm going to have to give that a high 3 out of 5. pretty good. I can see myself killing off this box, but I just can't see myself going back to the store and buying another. So there you have it, the Apple Cinnamon Toast Crunch cereal, new to store shelves. You'll find it right up there with the Cinnamon Toast Crunch, the Blueberry Toast Crunch, and the Strawberry Toast Crunch. I'm Mr. Dirty. This is the GTM Show. Don't forget you can buy Knucklehead shirts and hoodies down in the description. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram at TheRealMrDirty. And as always, get out of here and go have a rotten day.